All right, party people. I'm gonna suck up the pain so I can finish this challenge on stream for your viewing and my viewing excitement. Okay, here we go. Check, check. I've already lost 3 of these setups because something keeps else snapoing my line. All right. Now every fish pulled in will come with that added excitement. I didn't even know at some point last night before I went to bed I'd finished this nightly challenge and I didn't even know it. I was very confused. Apparently I got this lake trout on the wacky worm, which served me well for the last 3, but I have no idea that I even got it. It was quite interesting. All right. Okay, let's focus up here. Now, this will be the only time, and plug your ears, everybody, that I'll actually enjoy float fishing. When I did successfully get it to 50, aren't you impressed? I don't even know what a trophy one looks like anyways, but I know I'm going to have a hell of a lot of bleak baits. So if later, if anybody's in need of bleak baits for one of the challenges, if they need them, I'm your guy. Uh-oh. Ooh, I don't know what that was, but it was probably going to snap my line. It looked like a tench or something. It wasn't a frog, and that would be absolutely, oh my gosh, that would be absolutely epic if I ended up getting a frog trophy to close this out. So I close out the card for the whole map and I close out the challenge. Oh man, that'd be good times. Oh man, every single one is like ridiculously exciting. I don't think I've ever had so much fun float fishing, knowing that it's just one fish. This is the only way to float fish. I'd like to go back to the sea again today, but quite frankly, the sea has been really ass the last couple days, and I've been there a lot. Ever since that day that I got spooled, I haven't got anything else good. Oh. I don't think that's a bull. Well, maybe it is. Hey, what's up, Odin? Okay, Odin's in. Odin will watch me finish the challenge. All right, not liking that. Let's just switch it. It goes right back to where it was at. Yeah, I get it, it's not that big of a deal because everybody finishes this, but it was just such an interesting struggle in the middle. Hey, our long lost friend, old Kush. Hold on. I hope you've been doing good, Kush. I finished, unfortunately or fortunately, I did finish a crap load of these things when I was up in my bed recovering, and it is definitely a different experience just laying in my bed fishing, because I can just do whatever I want. Nobody's backseat fishing me. And on the other hand, there was a lot of times I'm like, oh my God, what would you guys tell me to do? And I was kind of lost at some points. So then I had to keep looking up information. But I still find it crazy. Maybe I can blame it on my pain meds. I have no idea. But last night apparently I caught this lake trout. Because I was going to Lagoda at night with the Wacky Worm 05. It was doing pretty well. I don't recall catching this, but it was definitely last night because it was about, I want to say, in the keep net, it was almost 12 hours ago, and that's the fish. But I don't remember hearing the sounder. I don't remember. I would have been good. I would have been so excited to be able to know I finished that damn night challenge. Oh my goodness. Oh, Odin, you have, what, 33 days? Now you have the benefit of everybody else has done it, so now we can just send you anything you need to finish it. Just say the word. The world is your oyster, Odin. Hey, again, I know I always say this, Kush, but hopefully that's a good thing, you know, that work, because I know when I was able to work, I'd rather be ridiculously busy than not. So I hope you're enjoying your days off and resting up. What does salvo missions mean, Thrasha? I swear I can't understand any of this code. And does that mean he's going to go do a mission? Hey, I would gladly send you gold, Kush, but you're not standalone. I'm so sorry, sir. Kush, I'm assuming you saw what Psycho Canada did this past week, giving all that stuff away on YouTube, and I'm still confused on why. I think it was, but because he hit 4,000 followers or subscribers. I mean, I suppose if that's what it took for me to get to, I need 221 more subscribers to hit 1,000. I suppose I would do the same thing if that's what it took to get me to 1K. Or maybe I can do some kind of awesome thing when I get to 1K. That'd be pretty cool. All right, do I have to really go over here to the left? Because this bleak fishing just seems to slow down. Let me just kind of slowly move it to the left. Well, I thought it was for 4K. I gave back as much as I possibly could. I kind of looked at my inventory as a bank. As much crap, and crap, I mean awesome stuff that Kush gave me in Canadian and everybody else. He basically said, yeah, he was completely out. So I went through and I sent as much as I could. I made 1,000 on Tubba yesterday, and I turned around and put that 1,000 silver into Hornets and Spikers. I think I was able to get 10 of each for 1,000 silver, and I was able to send all of those to Canada. And I can't even imagine, I'm still probably 20,000 silver behind on what he's already given me. So I'm trying to give back as much as possible. So if you run out of something, Kush, I'm your guy. Wow, I think I've run out of bites here. This is interesting. All right, let me try right here. I actually had to check to see if I had a fly on here. There we go. At least it's a bite. Good Lord. I will say my hook rate on these bleaks here is pretty good. I would say it's about 80% that I'm able to actually hook them. So I don't know if it's just, oh boy. I don't know if it's just specifically these, you know, the bleak are that much easier to float fish for, or because I know it ain't all of a sudden I just got more skill. Ah, so much for yapping about my hook rate. All right, how many bleak do I have? Oh, it doesn't let me do that. So... So that's 64. I think I have 67. So I have 4 bleaks that I caught so far. Now let's see how many it takes. 39% float. Do you hate float fishing like I do? I mean, there are times float fishing obviously is needed. That's why I'm just continue to do this. And I was quite happy for this ultralight, because there's going to be challenges where you can only use an ultralight. Man, I think the one thing this challenge has taught me is that I'm pretty dang positive I'm catching the same or if not more fish with only having one float because I can concentrate on one float. I mean, I may never be the guy that can use 3. Yeah, I saw some. I don't know if he was a level 50, but those guys were awesome, man. They'd pop it up, let it float, put the next one in, the next one, and they would just do it like a conveyor belt. It was pretty sweet. I mean, but unless I'm going for a specific challenge, I don't really see myself float fishing. Like I'm gonna probably have to float fish to get this frog to close out the card. But I'm just I'm waiting until I hear the word that the whole bunch of frog trophies are popping out. At Winding, what's up, Jogu? What do I have? I haven't checked. Let me see here. Okay, so mosquito, I just need the frog. All I got is a gudgeon. I'm gonna have gibble carps everywhere. I got lucky and got the crayfish. Cory, only a perch. Bear, I got the tension gibble. These I got an eyed. Forgot about that. I got a Xander. Got the pike. Mirror and common. Got my common while I was rehabbing. Nothing on Lagoted. Archie. Can't believe all these fish I haven't caught one. Copper's actually looking decent. I was told this is kind of a hard one to get. Never really fish here. Got this chummer. And man, I don't even remember getting this one. So I think there's what, maybe 5 maps. Ooh, what do we got here? Ooh, come on, trophy frog. Oh man, that was actually pretty big. That was a trophy frog. I may have tore some stitches here, let me tell you. Oh no, actually, Jogu, which is kind of funny, is because I got cards, and I don't think the cards, they should change it to make a special sounder or something, because I had gotten cards and I didn't realize it. Like I never knew I even got my very first card. Because I'm pretty sure I've gotten 4 cards total. So if I go here, yeah, I sold my duplicate tench, but I got this Sitchel. And it wasn't even. Oh, I got you. I thought you meant these cards. I got this Sitchel and it was just a normal Sitchel. It wasn't a trophy, nothing. It was just a marker. And I'd love to get greedy and get a trophy frog. Oh, God, that'd be so good. Okay. I should have set the timer. See how long it took me. Yeah, I definitely think that's it. Because like Copper's a perfect example. Canada, and I know, like I was watching M-Dog stream last week, and when everybody was catching those kois at the bottom of Copper, then I heard other people couldn't get a bite, and then I went down there I spent a solid like 3 hours. I caught one koi in 3 hours. So it really seems weird that however the algorithm works is I have PVA, I'm in the exact same spot, exact same bait, yet they're getting fish, you know, like 8 kois an hour, and I'm getting absolutely nothing. It just seems really weird on certain spots. Oh, I'd love to get an F1 card because, I mean, I got my F1 trophies obviously way before these cards were a thing. Okay, what are we talking about, Thrasher? 36 what? Are you at 30? Are you at 35 stars? Let me just check this out, huh? Oh. Oh yeah, I didn't even see that. Appreciate it. I mean, now that you unlock all the maps, I really don't know. Do levels even give you anything anymore, or is it just for the points? Because let's see. Where does it show? I don't even know where to look for that. Because I got 6 points, but I'm not seeing anywhere. I don't know what to put these points in. And should I go ahead and use my free reset? That's the other thing that no one's been able to tell me that. And Jogu, I always trust me. You're like you're right back here 24/7, because when I'm thinking I want to leave this spot because it sucks, I'm like, all right, Jogu just says patience. I swear you're like Obi-Wan in the back. Patience, Luke. And then I stay there too long because of you, and I still don't catch fish. Koi's may be the exception, but with most spots, if you don't get a fish within 5 minutes, yeah, it's something is just not right, or it's not working for you, or well, and that's the thing is obviously I do most of my fishing on the bottom, but now I've been sea fishing a lot and wasting the money because it's just a frugal purchase. But buying the Norwegian house, man, I tell you what, I've probably already fast traveled 40 times in the last day alone, just because I would fish all day on the ocean, and then at night I would just travel back to do the challenge and then go right back and go back and forth, back and forth. So basically, if anybody ever needs a sea ticket, I'm your guy, because I can just travel there for free and buy it. Oh, okay. Jogu Confucius, huh? All right, let me see something. Let me see something. Whoa, oh, dang. Didn't know I had a fish. Obi-Wan Ogu. No. How about I just call you Ogu-Wan? That's kind of catchy. Well, Thrasher, my ideal goal is, or my strategy is, I'm only putting points. I only wanted to put points into stuff that is going to give me, like right here. I only did this because it says trophy. I only want to put points in anything that has to help me increase a trophy. So this obviously, like who the hell would put points in a spot rod? But that is obviously connected with a carp rod. So it's like, I already maxed out the hair. I already maxed out the pop-up. I already maxed out the basic bottom. So I don't think there's anything else on here that I would actually need. And I can't put a point here. So I don't see there's anything else that I can put points on there. Well, yeah, that's the bottom one. And I think that's the one that I use. I mean, I'm either using hair or I'm using pop-up. Oh, wait a minute. Oh yeah, so yeah, this is the boilies for bottom. So I'm either using pop-up or I'm using hair, and then obviously use bottom. So that I definitely wanted to max out. Now I don't know. I'm getting a lot of little points here. Let me see here. Yeah, I mean, casting and all that. Pick a rod, I don't think so. Maxer. Feeder rods, I specifically did not, because once you get carp rods, I mean, that's pretty much it. That's why I maxed out the carp rods. There was no reason to do this because, I mean, I guess technically I am using one carp rod I'm using 2 carp rods at copper, so I guess that might be something. So maybe I should just put them, because I'm pretty sure, unless I'm wrong. Oopsie, right here. Here. My mechas for copper, I'm pretty sure these are not carp rods, these are feeder rods. So, I mean, I guess these are all feeders. I know this one's a feeder too. But I think that's really only going to affect copper. So is it worth spending 7 points for that? I mean, probably. The Royale? No, I bought exactly what Canadian told me. I got the Ocean Queen and I got the Beluga Taiga. And whatever that fish was 3 days ago that spooled me burned 10% of my friction brake. And that was just that one fish. Oh, no. I didn't have the money for that, and I didn't figure it was worth it. Once I got to 100%, I mean, I guess, does being 110% give you a better chance at a trophy? I mean, because I guess once you're stacked with money, then you might as well buy all blue poles. But that's what I was saying in chat. Is I got my two HSVs, but I'm just using my mecha as my third one. So I just haven't felt like I need to get a third carp rod. So that's why I'm like, if I got a third carp rod, which one should I get? Because I don't think I want to just get another HSV. I'd rather have a, you know, a different pole just to kind of have a little bit of variety. Oh, come on, man. All right, I gotta focus up here. I gotta focus up. Oh, you're saying I have attributes? Oh, man. Even these tiny ones, they look big. How much does that rod cost? Because I could buy that rod for my third setup. And is that rod, Thrasha, is that rod allowed at copper? Or does it not matter what the rod is, it only matters what the size of the reel is? That kind of sounded really bad coming out of my mouth there. All right, got this place lit up like the 4th of July. Okay, all right, this definitely is slowed down, or I'm just trolling here. All right, let me see if I can actually, now that I think I can stand, let me see, let me go here. This is zoomed in as close as I can get if you want to show you my crappy knee action here. All right, let's see. I don't even know if you're gonna be able to see it. Yeah. You can see how much bigger that one is. But basically the slice had to go from here all the way up to the top of the old calf. There, that was just proof of life for all those haters saying I was faking it. Huh. Oh yeah, I don't even know how many stitches on there. It's insane. That's about probably 9 inches straight. And again, the pain's the pain, but apparently they put this clear silicone cover over all the stitches with some cement to seal it. Whatever that stuff they put over it, I'm like majorly allergic to it, so it completely broke out my leg. Like I'm talking this far above and that far below. The whole thing was just red. It was, I don't mind pain, but the itching can just go away for the rest of my life. I don't know how long. I didn't ask him. I just know when he got in there, they had to do a lot more work to the already replaced parts They had to take my kneecap, flip it back, and they basically replaced the whole polymer backing of the kneecap because it was jacked up and my knee was going this way when it's supposed to go this way. I know they were in there for at least 2 hours. I'm at 109 fish. So the real question is, am I going to catch this thing before or after I run out of... Oh, this is a blue tag bleak. Blue tag bleak. This chub ate my bleak. Okay, so, all right, here's the question. And I don't know if anybody was in chat yesterday. When I was in the boat at Lagoda, using this pole, I would catch something, and this is what happens. I cannot get it in. Look, I'm raising it as high as I can. What in the world am I supposed to do in these situations? It took me 10 minutes and it cost me almost a whole night of fishing. And I know this one's stuck in this rock, but is it just because this pole's not that tall? Yeah, you can just stand there or sit there, Thrasha, and use any float pole in the boat. That's how I did a lot of my challenges on Lagoda, is I would just go out to the 18 hole and I would just, for those, to get the 4 whitefish, that's how I ended up doing it. Yeah, I mean, but at one point, I thought I was going to have to just cut the line, or I was going to have to Alt F4, just because I couldn't get the stupid fish in. And I couldn't get it in with the net. Not even the net would allow me to get it in, it was just very frustrating. I don't think that's like something the game was trying to do. Oh. Yeah, I should have made a damn video on that. And then I could have just been like, what am I doing wrong? And then everybody would, you know, clearly give me all the answers to what I was screwing up. Because I know even DT was trying to help. He's like, hit the shift. The shift, you know, I'm hitting shift. I'm hitting everything I possibly could. And I'm swinging it around, you know, but it didn't work. But I finally got it in. Oh my gosh. Now I'm just trolling. I wonder if this rain is slowing down the bleak bite. Oh, I did. I was trying to go fast, and then hopefully if I stopped, it would kind of just swing and hit me, and it didn't work. You know, I had a way better bite rate on my laptop. It's very interesting. No shot. Really? All right, I'm gonna go back and buy some. I was catching some here with horsefly. Yeah, I had to log out before I came on here. I'm assuming if I left the laptop open upstairs, as soon as I log in on here, it would log me off of the other one. I'm not sure how that works. I know that's how it works in like Call of Duty and stuff. All right, so I guess the real question is it, do I just go for bleak all night, or is there a rough spot I should switch to? Because that's one thing I hadn't been switching spots because I wasn't staying here at night, so I don't really know. I don't think it changes the bite rate. It's just one of those kind of placebo things where I'm mentally like, oh, I wonder if it does. I don't see how it's possible, but who knows? Okay, all right. All right, does anybody need anything while I'm here? I am here. I am here. Okay, I got that. I don't think I need anything else. Now, what I would like is... I wish they had a float that like super lit up. I mean, it was... I haven't thought about buying like a really good float. So those are for baloney rods. So those are, all right. These ones, they don't, you can't see crap on them. I don't like them. All right. I need one with a massive white tip. I'm assuming these are all... Huh. Invis, how's that supposed to help me? This is the one that I'm currently using. All right. I want a bobber that I can see, because I don't think the glow in the dark are nice, but they should really light up a lot more. I mean, I want it to light up so you can turn your flashlight off. All right, so there's the bob lamp. Oh, thought I picked it up. Okay, so I want to see what this one looks like. Just because it's, if that thing was flipped upside down and the white part was standing out, oh my god, that'd be epic. Oh, but that's interesting how the bottom turns yellow. But so far, I can see this one better than any of the other ones. All right, so then now let's just, the bob lamp. Let's try the bob lamp. Oh yeah, I can't use this, but yeah, see, that's just not that bright. My other one without the lamp is just as bright, so. All right, that right now is my new favorite one. All right, let's get this dang challenge done here. Oh yeah, I really like this float. I mean, I was gonna spend 50 silver on a good float, but they don't even have one. Oh no, it's gonna snap my line again. Okay, good. I don't want to lose any more 50 silver hooks. All right, come on, Trophy Frog. Let's do this. All right. Oh, there we go. I want. Do they have RVD? Do they have different ones? Do they have different ones besides the bob lamps? Because I just personally think these suck. They're not bright enough, and I didn't know that Seversky's the place to go for floats. That's nice. Did not know that. Oh, really? Oh, I don't mind small. I'm gonna definitely have to go scope those out. I just don't understand this. I don't think I know, of course I wasn't. Oh, you know, I'm sitting here trolling, and it doesn't matter. I need to. Okay. I mean, if I'm gonna be here, I might as well throw some crap in the water. So I don't remember strawberry. I think strawberry was the thing. I still haven't caught that new koi. I'm pretty sure it was on strawberry. So let's just let's just try to get that bad boy on the board, shall we? Now, did I have? Yes, I made some strawberry. Oh yeah, and I am absolutely loving this PVA action. Okay. So that was number 6, huh? What about number 7? Strawberry 20. Poppity up. So how many people have actually caught that new koi? Or is it ridiculously rare? What is up, Captain? I hope South Africa is treating you well. $15. Oh, nice. I will say, Captain, and I'm sure every time you say you're from South Africa, but I'm assuming you know that weird snake catching guy. I think it was what, Snakes in the City? I really enjoyed watching his show, but it just kind of made me, because his show hardly ever went to like certain, it was only downtown areas of South Africa, but it was just very crazy to see, like, the snakes are just literally everywhere. I didn't know it was like that much of a problem. Oh, now that's a huge benefit. Even if you're not getting paid more, the simple fact that now you got your weekends off is a huge, like, mental pay raise. So that's pretty cool. Congrats. Man, thank God I was leaving here at night, because I didn't know the bleak, you couldn't fish for bleak at night. Yeah, and it sure seemed like over half of the snakes that you guys have there will kill you, like, quite easily. Wow, this is not good. Just waiting for it to say snagged. All right. Well, hopefully I don't have to go to another nighttime, but I'm gonna have to find a place to catch rough or something at night, because I'm not gonna sit here. Not even Joe Goo would have this much patience to catch bleak when none of them are popping. Oh, that's right. I should have been. I should have went and repaired because I keep forgetting that this is a Beluga. I should have took it to the Beluga store and had it been repairing while I'm doing this. Now, is that Beluga store at the ocean or? I think I know there's at least one of them. Somebody told me it was cheaper to get it repaired there, but no matter what. Okay. I wish different places would be cheaper for gold, but I guess I understand why they do it. Well, I think you can repair it with silver. It just depends on what shop, but if that's the only shop, it may only be... I don't think they would only do gold, but it's very possible. Now, I did upgrade... I upgraded this bad boy. I upgraded I think the mech. I put the top of the line ball bearings on, top of the line friction brake, top of the line grease. So this thing is maxed out. I think the only thing I need to do is now I just need to get the better pole to go with this. Because even after I did all this stuff, it sure seems like it still fights the same fish. I mean, it doesn't seem like it's pulling in bigger fish easier. And I had just checked, I just repaired every single pole I had too, and then I'm already at that 10%, which kind of sucks. Because I did everything with gold except for a few. So let's see where I'm at here. Yeah, even my poles I repaired. I don't think I repaired those, so this one's in really good shape. I'm not worried about the leader. Yeah, this one's still in pretty good shape. Well, true, but the friction brake I upgraded, I don't think it was much, but what did it, I think it took me what, a half of a kilo? Like it's 8.7. I think the Bullet normally is 8.2. So I really don't think that's that big of a deal, but if I can upgrade it, I definitely want to. Currently, Captain, I am specifically trying to get a trophy on this pole, and that will close out all my challenges, and I'll be done. Come on. So aggravating. So that's it. I just need to get 2 trophies with any ultralight. I just need one more. One more. And then I'm done. Hey, 4 stages is not bad at all. Did you already get your Xander, Thrasher? Did you already do the 10 tasks at night? That one that I was doing at the Lagoda and Sura for the 1 kg fish? Now, what I will say is the first ones are pretty easy, but then all of a sudden my brain stopped working because I was like, I don't even know what other fish I can catch. Like Chubb and I got these on the foam rubber at the big hole. Same thing with the Zander. Both of those, you're going to get those for sure. This asp, I got luckily on the wacky worm. I was just doing the whole drift. This one, I went to the pike spot at Lagoted, and I was just using the topwater popper. I got lucky and got that. But everything else, like here, it's the Nasty Worm 05 and then the Nasty Worm 02 at Sura. And then I would probably say the other pain in the ass one was catching all those, was it this one? No. The one that you had to catch, this one. This one was a pain in the ass, under 100 G. And most of these I caught at the pond on Sura. And it just was luck of the draw. But stonefly larvae, I mean, just pretty much, you had to throw everything at them. Hold on, is that a fish on there? There is a fish on there, how about that? The wacky rig, I would go to the end, the beginning of the hole, I would anchor and I would cast as far as I could down, and then I would have it on 50 and I would just do a jig step. That's how I got most of those. Otherwise, I would just cast it and then I would just drift. No, I wasn't perking. I mean, people do that. I just wasn't having any kind of luck. So I finally got, for some reason, I never caught a catfish, which is interesting. But it's probably a good thing. But I would just go to the top of the hole and then stop there and then just drift the entire black spot of that hole. Because you're going to get a lot of those fish like right in the beginning. You're going to get the chub for sure. You're going to get... The ass was kind of a lucky find, I think, for me. All right, let's see here. Let me just... All right, let's see here. Which ones do I have? I can't even do it. All right. Yeah, I tried probably 6 different nights on the green foam. Wasn't working. But the provoker was great. The green foam worked for Zander. So this 02 is 100% the one you're going to want to use at Sura. And this 05 is the one at Lagoted. So that way you know at least which ones. Because the good thing on that nightly challenge is you can get, at Lagoted, you can get the lake trout, you can get the char, you can get the red char. So it's kind of nice when you can get different species. Okay, do I need to switch back to a different float? Because I'm not having anything going on here. Unless the game's just said, I've been here too long. No, I'm just getting the tiny ones. Come on, Bleak, show yourself. They're flied. I don't think so. I've kind of concocted some of my own, just kind of going off of that. Let's try this again. But the problem is there's no fly ground bait that I can ground up. There's no fly mixes. You know, worm mixes, yeah. Like I made, let me type in worm. I made some ground bait right here. Hammer's worm mix. Small worm time all the time. Red worm, chop worm, bloodworm, earthworms. But I don't think that would help. I mean, might as well try, right? Now I probably shut my whole fishing down. I would love to finish this challenge and get back to Tubba. Are you still there, Thrasha? I mean, because I want to say I made a 1,000 silver yesterday, and that was probably in an hour flat. It was crazy. Now I never got any. I only got one. I got one buffalo over 10 kilograms. So I never felt like there was going to be a trophy chance. All right, am I going to have to go to winding or something? Because I just don't understand. I mean, because it was a bleak every single cast earlier. That's how I feel like when I first started using PVA. I didn't really understand how it works, but I feel like after about 5 or 10 minutes, like real life, the PVA is finally affecting the fish, and then it all of a sudden just starts out slow, and then it just gets better and it stays there. Okay, is there like a super hot spot for bleak salty at Volkov? Because I spent a lot of time for that stupid Vimba, but this spot, it was absolutely on fire all day yesterday and today. Oh, well, I guess that answers that, doesn't it? All right. Cannot believe I got to go to Volkov. Is this for bleak? Or now am I going rogue and I gotta fish for something else? Oh no! I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this with it in the river setting where it's moving. Me and the float river don't work. Is it still clip 18, Salty? Here it is, first fish. All right, now I can try my new favorite float. Oh, I should have went to where you guys told me and checked out those other floats. Oh yeah, I like this. This is the goated. I really like this float. Hey, at least the bite. Hey, thank you guys very much, because the bite rate here is just like it was at Mosquito for me. All right. Oh, time to rotate. Ah. That's one powerful bleak right there. Really? Get your butt in here. Come on. I'm gonna have to make all these bleak ground bait. I was trying to wait till happy hour, but I don't know if I have the patience to just not craft them all now, but it's definitely way better to do it during happy hour to hopefully get a couple points. All right, these bleak are, for the most part, pretty decent size, so I'm pretty confident one will come here. I've never heard of I mean, I'll try putting anything down, but if there was like fly feed mix or something, then we'd definitely be good to go. Now, I was messing around at the shore of the ocean, and I was using, I don't know if I'm like the only idiot that does it, but I was using PVA at Norway. I was using some like squid kind of oceany kind of mix. I was catching fish with it on there. I don't think it necessarily helped. Yeah, I'm not sure which one I was using. But I know for a fact I caught fish with it on. That's for sure. Because I think I typed in mussel first off. Yeah. And then no, it was a crab and fish one that I was using. Was it Disciples Bream? No. And I can't remember which one it was now. Come on. The anticipation of getting this trophy was just epic earlier. Now it's kind of like it's going to be more of a relief, and I don't want it to be a relief. I want it to be pure joy. Oh, okay. I can just watch it come up and get it. There it is. Boom! Come here, buddy. All right, so let me just, you said 40 to, so let me just hit 50. I never use this slow-mo. Ooh, that was 56. It's kind of nice being able to see the bleak. That wasn't long enough. I have the one that we get from doing the challenges. This is the ultralight one. That's the one I have to use for the challenge. Because there is no way I'm going to be able to catch a trophy on a spinning rod. It would take me forever. Oh, that one actually looked pretty big. Yeah, it's 5 meters. That's why I can't get it in the damn boat when I'm using it on a boat. It is... Let me tell you how annoying that is. Holy cow. Come on, fishy. Let's go. It's nice being able to see them nibble, see them bite, and then blam! Don't know if I'm going to be able... I should be able to see him this far. Come on. I'm pretty confident I'm going to have to go sell some fish. Uh, I don't know. I mean, I've actually been watching like more golf, at least the majors, like the Masters and stuff. But watching this particular major, the PGA Open, it is so much fun to watch because this course is an absolute nightmare, and it's making these pro golfers look like they're golfing like me. So I think for TV purposes, it's pretty good. But there's been some, more rivalries and stuff like that because of Live. But I think eventually they're going to end up having to combine. Because the PGA is never going to be able to match the Saudi Arabia's money. It's not possible. Man, thank goodness I didn't say I'm not quitting the stream until I catch this last trophy. Ooh. Oh, I was like, oh my god, that's ginormous. But yeah, of course it's a roach. Hold on. It doesn't matter where I'm at, right? All right, does not say, oh, man, I would have been pissed if I got a trophy here and it didn't count. Oh my goodness. I am using the Snake Invis 7-pound 3.2 because my pole is 3.5. This is what I caught my trophy on earlier. I even bought the finest hook for this as well. Now, unless I'm supposed to go to a 24 size. Well, the problem is for that, I mean, I'll give it a try, Infinity, but I was already getting snapped off with 3.5 line. That was the problem I was having. So I'll definitely give it a shot. I just didn't want to keep losing 50 coin hooks. So do you think I should go to like like you said, Odin, like a 16 or a 17 size hook? Because I'm not worried about bite rate. Obviously we're worried about trying to get the biggest bleak we can get. So maybe you can answer this, Infinity. Like you always use 24, but if let's just say we were carp fishing and we're specifically trying to target a trophy, we're going to go with the 4/0 opposed to a smaller hook because a 24 is going to give you a better bite rate. So does it not matter with the small fish, or do you just want the highest bite rate you can get? Well, I really don't know. It's like, is there that much of a difference between a 16 and a 17? Let me see. Because I think I got a 20 on now. And I can go here, but I also have... I'll put the Rage series on. So we'll go with Infinity's setup here. What's up, Dark? Yeah, I mean, I was really hoping I could get it before this nighttime came, but it's not looking good. See, this is what, hopefully that just is random, but I really felt like I was getting a ton of 20 and 30 grams with the 24. Now, if I'm just bleak fishing, then I want the smallest hook possible, but I don't know about that for a trophy. I'm doing good. Every day the healing is getting better. What is up, Blue? All right. So I'm here. I'm gonna go buy a like 17 and 18 maybe. I just need to close this thing out so I can move on with my life. All right, so we're talking this. So you went 17, 18, 19, there we go. Did I mess up on the sizes? Oh, wait a minute. Size 4? What the hell is that? Oh, no. Okay, so are you saying it's dead, it doesn't have any batteries? Like there's no power? And you don't see any like light on or anything like from when you plug it in to see if it's charging? So you said size. Okay. Is the size 1, 2, 3, 4? Does this just mean the opening? What's the difference between a size 4 and a size 1? I never actually paid attention to that. It definitely looks different. So is it just like a different style? See, I thought with Bleak you'd want the smallest opening. Well, at least I got plenty of small hooks now. Okay, here we go. Odin guaranteed it. You all heard it. Okay, so now I don't know. Do you have a? I'm just tech supporting this, so I like to do this crap, Blue. So if you've already tried all this, I apologize, but I don't know if you have a different cord. See if a different cord works, because I've had several laptops in the past where I would just go on Amazon and buy a cheap replacement for that model, and then it ended up working. Like sometimes if you have a box along with a plug, sometimes that box gets fried. But if you can, if it's a laptop where you can flip it over and take the battery out, I would 100% recommend taking the battery out for like 30 seconds and then plugging it back in. I think I caught my one earlier on a size 20. Yes, I mean, that's a crap that just ticks me off. Oh, I don't know. I don't know anything about putting a waffle battery on, attaching that to the motherboard. I'm assuming that the battery is not under warranty or anything. Because I 100% live by the Best Buy Total Tech Geek Squad stuff. Whoa. Oh, come on, man. Yeah, I mean, depending on how much you had on your on the hard drive, you can probably just pull it all to a nice external hard drive, and then you always have your current. You can just have your current laptop on this one, on your new one. Well, I think it's just luck of the draw. Everybody has their own favorite little way to do things, and it's just, you just got to keep catching them, and eventually you'll get a trophy. I'd say it may be pretty old, Blue, but if it was still running this game, that's fine. Because I looked at my stats yesterday. I went in here and I went to performance, and my GPU it said 100% was being used on my laptop. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's crazy. But even at 100%, the laptop has never had a problem running that game. I don't even know. It's not 100 because I already caught 100 earlier. Maybe it is 100 because it's 111. I was gonna say maybe 110. I got that 111. Oh my goodness. All right, so now let's just go. Let's go with the tiniest of dancers for now. See if we can close this thing out. I mean, I'd like to say I'm just building up drama to finish this competition, but it's really not that much drama because most of you guys have already finished the comp, or the challenges per se. I mean, it's like it's a sad thing, but it's exciting because then once I finish it, then I can go back to doing whatever's hot, fishing and making silver and having fun again. But then having all those challenges and seeing all the unique rewards and just finishing specific challenges, I'm going to definitely miss that. Because do they do anything like this for Christmas, or is it just the Christmas store? I mean, I don't know if they have like Christmas challenges. 'Cause I started right after the Christmas thing ended. Oh, okay. So mentally, I just got it. This will give me enough mental break until December or whenever they start them. Did they start those in November? Because I think I started playing this game January 20th. And then 5 days later, the store was gone, and I didn't realize, like, I should have bought a whole bunch of stuff, but I didn't even know what it was because it was like my second day. The default challenges? Yeah, I guess I never... Those I always just kind of finish naturally, Blue. I've never looked for one of those and went, oh, I want to get one of these. Oh, my goodness. Oh. Well, one thing I would like is... Where does it say? Like, I don't know where it says it, but it says level 2 spinning or whatever. I'd like to see how to get that to change to something else. I mean, 2 of 7, 7 of 21. I can't believe I've got that many marine challenges done. Come on, give me a fatty. Ah. Which one, what popper did I catch that one at so I can answer DT's question? Because I got mine on the popper 7F005. Ooh, I didn't even realize I only got 3 more fish. Man, I'm gonna have to go a whole nother day. A whole nother day. Come on. Yeah, I think the bite rate is... Come on. Man, how does that look? That looks so big. All right, let me give this a couple more runs here, and then I don't even know if there's like a go-to place for the nighttime. I mean, can I? Isn't there a place? I mean, it's highly unlikely, but can I catch gudgeon at night at a winding? Or was I catching all of those back in the day on bottom? All right, this looks like it's definitely shut down. I'm pretty sure. I don't think it's on my... This one right here. No, this is just one I bought. And I tried them both, but I ended up catching it on this. All right. Where is the cafe? Because I need to get rid of some of these things. Just in case. I highly doubt there's a bleak order, but... Oh, there is. How about that? How about that? Okay. I just want to check, because I don't want to waste any that I can make into bait. So it's... All right. What's the rules here? 40 to 70. All right. So I need to get rid of the smallest ones I have. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's perfect. So now I can go sell. I can sell everything but Man, it's a lot of under 40s. Holy. All right, so that's good there. 40 to 70. So none of these matter. $1? Holy. Wow. The disrespect. All right, so 40 to 70. None of these bleak. There's the old trophy. Now I don't want to... This, yes. All right, now I got plenty of room, plenty of room. Oh, I need to hold out and get this because my stupid pain medicine's making me nauseous now. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get away with the 1.5 line here because I think I can catch way too many different varieties of stuff. So let me go ahead and put back the 3.2. Oh, I don't even know if I should be using fly here. Well, I guess that answers that. Ooh, that's a nice looking dace. I don't know what a dace trophy is, but as long as I'm catching small fish, I got a chance. Oh man, I can't believe it. I mean, I was still 50 off, but not too bad, not too bad. 206. Oh, I was even closer than I thought. So was that just luck, or should I go to... I think I usually have pretty good luck over here on bloodworm. All right, let me increase the depth. Let's go to 60. What's the setup for gudgeon here? I think I caught my gudgeon trophy. I want to say it was on bloodworm because it was in one of the competitions I was doing. If it is bloodworm, I gotta go back and buy more. What's up, Kai? On fly, huh? What was your depth? Oh, no, I did not see what you just caught. What? I don't know what happened here. Why is my chat frozen? Like I can't scroll up and down. It seemed like it reset. It won't let me scroll up. This happens all the time to me. I have no idea why. Oh, you changed maps. Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense. Now I know why it's happening. Ooh, a black carp trophy. Oh no, I don't have any overlays in the way over there. Yeah, I'm wondering, have I checked that recently? And I would say you get a black carp trophy. Thank goodness you got the card. That would be so frustrating if you finally got a black carp trophy and didn't get the card. Yeah, because I was looking yesterday and it said I had a weekly record, but it never showed up. Yeah, it never showed up. I don't know why. Man, my other days was pretty big then. What size do I have? 24? I always feel like this fish is going to be so much bigger because the way it takes the float down. Is there a... Is there a Dace card? Oh, there is. That would be nice. All right, maybe I go till 8 o'clock and then I go back and try Mosquito again. See how much, see how, you can't even see that in the water. That's the crazy part. I don't know if it matters what float I have. So if, like when we're carp fishing, what is this? Everyone always uses 60 centimeter leaders. Is there a better chance for a trophy if you're using a 20 or 30? Or does it just increase the bite rate? I thought the bite rate was slower, but you have a better chance at a trophy. Yeah, I mean, I would figure the farther, like if you have fluoro, the farther it is from the actual line, the better. But I know I was reading, or people in chat were talking about, you're going to have a better chance at a trophy if you have a shorter leader. And that particularly didn't make much sense to me. Okay, so I wonder if Dace is only at night and now it's kind of switched over. Hold on, let me answer DT here. All right, I really do. I think I really like my my float. All right, looks like this may have shut down. Time to go back to bleak fishing. That makes me sad. Go to Mosquito, see if the bite rate's somewhat back. If not, then I'm gonna have to go back to Volk, I guess.
Have you now? I have you now.
State Property, thank you very much for the follow. Thank you very much. Hope you're having a great day, State. All right, please be good, Mosquito, please. Oh, I better be careful over here. I don't want to get another snag. Now, what is that? KT. Does the KT stand for like a college? Good evening, Chicker Fishing. Oh, man. How many bleak? He's gonna take me. I think I'm at 100 now since the last trophy. Aw. Now let me risk it like Infinity did, and let's go back to the 1.5. But if I got snapped in a heartbeat on 3.2, this is going to be a quick snappo. I fished there a little bit yesterday. I don't know if that's what I was using. But the bite rate was pretty slow, so I left. I don't even know. let me go to the old RF4 trophy page here, checker, and then we'll see what it says about bear. You said bear, right? Bear, yeah. Yep, 5531, clip 17. Oh, that's a different spot that I was fishing at. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, this guy was using, looks like cocoa pop-ups. I hadn't seen that before. Oh, okay. I wonder if that's what Kai caught his on. Oh, come on. I really need to get this. Oh, because I am going down fast. This medicine is just jacking me up. Oh. And I got the tiny on here. Oh boy. I'm in trouble. I feel a snap. I just got to get this chub to the top of the water to have a chance here. Now I should be good. It's going to take longer than I thought, but that's all right because I know what I have to get. I only got to get one more, and then that is it. I would just rather do it today, and I was hoping to do it before this. have to go back to Volk. What a disappointment. All right, I cannot sit here with catching no fish. I don't know. I wasn't catching any of the gudgeons at all, but I only ever caught, and that was probably, I only caught those on bottom. I don't know if there's a, I mean, if I can catch them on float, then I'll definitely try that. I got no problem. I just don't know all the different ways to catch different fish. I mean, but the bite rate is good here. I just gotta play the percentages and hopefully get one. Well, that's the only problem. It's like, how long ago was the video? Does it still work? Because I just haven't thought about that. I just figured, all right, well, it doesn't matter. I'm going to get a bleak anyways. So, but with the way the bleak bite rate was at Mosquito, I would still be stuck there because I didn't even know you could catch bleak here until they told me. I had the 1.5. No, I got it on. Oh my goodness. They're getting a little bit bigger. I think I'm just too too desperate just because I'm freaking nauseous. I don't know if I have the patience. Level 27 hype train. That is a lot of subs, let me tell you. I think the highest, I don't know much about hype trains. I think the highest I've ever got was 4. But now I've seen a lot of these Call of Duty Warzone guys get like 1,000 subs in one stream, and I don't know how many levels it was, but 2,800? Jeez. That's crazy. Well, yesterday was it makes sense though. Yesterday was the last day too. They had I guess the whole week there was a 35% off gifted subs if you bought 5 at a time. Oh, one guy donated all those, Royal? Yeah, that definitely happens a lot, especially like the Warzone guys. They'll get somebody that's just obviously has plenty of money and he doesn't mind dropping, let's say 2,500, 30% off would be 7, 14. That would still be right around probably $9,000. But if the guy's a multi-millionaire, now that's kind of interesting. Only 200 people in there. That's crazy. All right, I am like in desperation mode for getting this thing. Because I really need to, that's crazy that you got a sub and it wasn't from one of the 2,500. Ooh, there it is. That's what we're talking about. That is a fatty, isn't it? That's what we're talking about. Look at that.
Odin13 Steaming played Go Fishing at Hammer Pond for 7,500 channel points.
Can you catch me a trophy bleak in there, Odin? That would be awesome. Because I'm about to have to turn this damn thing off and go lay down. And then I'm going to have to start the madness up later. All right, we're talking Hammerlicious Pond, huh? All right, there we go. Where are you? There it is. Hiya! All right, well, you got a duo. And it's not the number 1, so sorry. It's a 24, so we got to go again. Now, I can't catch a trophy. I can't catch a fish here. All right. Throw the 24 back. All right. All right, let's see here. What do we got? We got number Big Blue. We have 13. So 10 lager cans. Apparently somebody wanted to get some beverages. And then any 3 flat clay sinkers. I'm not digging the trophy chance here. All right, so let me add you to the list. Odin, 3. I suppose you can have any kind of sinker or whatever, don't matter. Sinkers, 10. Lager cans. Check. It is saved. Now, I don't think... Do I have lager in stock? I guess I don't. So I'm right here. I can go get it right behind me. So if you know what kind of sinkers or what you want, just let me know. I was gonna say that one actually looked pretty decent sized. Come on, game. I've been nothing but kind to you. suppose I should have put that on there. Should have put the challenge on there. I didn't realize it. Okay, there. Okay, at least now I'll have it on the stream that I'm going for this last trophy. Does it, if I go to my trophies, does it tell me? Yeah, I got mine on Bloodworm. That's what I thought. But it doesn't tell me how. I'm positive I caught that on bottom. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that was the time around. I just remember we were doing some like the in-game comps for the stream, the little tournaments, and that's what I caught mine at. Maybe that's what I need to do. Drink some Canada mulled wine. Oh, I literally just want to close my eyes. I bet you I could fall asleep right here on stream. What the hell was that? Huh. Are you being serious? I couldn't tell what it was. I don't think I ever saw it come out of the water to jump back in. Because frogs cannot jump from the water if they're in floating. That mother must have jumped all the way from there and just dove in. I mean, something went in the water, and there's no kids around here throwing rocks. Typically, when I see that, that means there's a fish on my line, but obviously, I know it's not in this case. I knew it was Kush. I was going to say it was either Kush or Canada, one of them. Man, it's a good thing I don't bet, because I would have definitely put money that I would have already caught this last trophy that I needed. I can tell you that I cannot stand float fishing in general, Soviet. I am anti-float fisherman. So at Oldberg, there's a lot of people that were catching a lot of things right off that bridge, right down to the left. I've seen tons of videos. Canada did a video on it. I want to say for Bleak and Rough right there. So, I mean, there's a lot of people that do float fish there. I'm just not a float fisherman. I am right now because I have to be to get this last trophy. I appreciate it. Yeah. Hey, I'm just happy to be at 50% float fishing rate. Like I can handle this river if it's super slow or it's just a lake like Oldberg or Mosquito or something. That's fine, but I don't know how I'm ever going to float fish in Yama. But I mean, at least the match rods where I see all the pros doing it, they look like they go pretty slow, but I'm a ways off from getting that unlocked. Yeah. I mean, I've went up probably 15% in the last week just because of doing these challenges. But until I'm 100% ocean and 100% spin, I won't be doing happy hours float fishing. So float fishing will have to just sit there. I mean, the match fishing on Yama, it seems pretty good. I would just still rather be, spin fishing. Oh, I just cannot quit, but I really need to. I probably just need to mentally go lay down, ice my knee, close my eyes, and then come back in a couple hours because I really don't want to throw up on stream. No, I'm recovering from knee surgery. So my pain meds are just messing me up right now. But other than that, yeah, I'm fine. All right. Oh, I got all the meds I need. I'm in Ohio, so. All right, here we go. Maybe I can get just ridiculously lucky. Well, I appreciate that, Porter. I'm been fighting just quitting for the last hour. It's hard to be excited and fun while I'm streaming when I'm freaking nauseous. I appreciate it. Yeah, the recovery's going good. We'll see what I go back and see the doctor on Tuesday for my follow-up, so I'll see what he says then. Now, I don't know if there's a stupid coordinates for these days. Yeah, I have one. I mean, I'm trying to get two of them just because that's the easiest one. I got a bleak, but I was trying just to get 2 bleaks. But mosquito pretty much just dried up for me. All right, do I need to get this thing longer or what? Yeah, I remember that spot. I always thought it was on the left side of the bridge. But isn't there like a gold spot to catch rough at night? It was always bleak during the day and rough at night. I mean, I also caught a lot of bleak right here in the pond too. And I got a trophy frog right here. Oh, I don't know why I was thinking that was a fish the whole time, and it's not. Ugh. Arr. All right, I gotta call it. I need to go lay down before I throw up. I apologize, but I will not be catching this fish off stream. If I can get on, I plan on getting back on tonight and hopefully get a couple hours in. And I'm not gonna stop till I get this trophy. If I end up fishing off stream, I will not be using this pole, so I know it'll be safe. But sorry, I got to cut this short. I almost made it 3 hours, but I will hope I will be back tonight. Thank you guys for watching. Sorry I didn't get it, but I will get it very soon, very soon. Is there anybody out there that could use some people? Well, I don't think so. No. All right, that's it. Hopefully I'll get back, and if I can get this thing, I want to give away some fishing trips in celebration of me finishing this challenges. So when I get on next time, hopefully you all can tune in. I really appreciate it. Thanks for the support again. I'm so sorry that I have to get off.